Hello and welcome back everyone to game number 5 from Kool and the Gang exclusive tournament. And I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, enjoying the games, and hopefully you are finding them useful and you are learning from them. And before I show you this game, I would like to announce that we created a Discord server. Our friend and member in our team created this server for us. So I would like to thank you. His name is Misley. I would like to thank you, Misley, for this contribution for our team. And and of course, you can see the link here on the screen. And I will put the link also in the description below. So feel free to check this server out and join us for some chess discussion and for fun. So that's being said, this game number five is really interesting. It features Carshi and his rating around 1500 and playing with black. And Johnny Boy, his rating around 1900 and he's playing as white. Let me just flip the board here because we can use to white alls from this side. Okay. And a few words as usual to say about those two players. Johnny Boy is apparently a very strong player, and he can really take like every small misadvantage from or advantage from his opponent and really punish him. And Karshi is very positional chess player, so we have two very smart players on the board, and let's check out this game. So Johnny Boy is playing with white and he opened with c4. So we have the English on the board. We have e5, knight c3, and knight c6. And this is called the reverse closed Sicilian from the as a response to the English. We have g3 and f5, and this is really a nice approach from black so far. We have d3, knight f6, and bishop to g2. And here we have bishop to c5, of course eyeing this diagonal because the king will castle king side. We have e3 blocking this diagonal for the bishop, and black castles. We have knight to e2 and queen to e8. White castles and d6, reinforcing this pawn on e5. We have a3, not allowing this knight to come and harassing those squares. So we have a6 from black, preparing to play b5 and start queenside counter play. We have b4 attacking the bishop, and bishop goes back to a7. We have bishop to b2 and bishop to e6 from black. And here we have queen to d2, and now you see all both players has developed all their pieces. White slightly better here in development, as he has his rook connected, but also black can easily do this. So you can see that both players are very positional and very smart tactics on the board. So let's continue. Here we have queen to h5 and h3 from white, not allowing this knight to come here to this powerful g4 square. And here we have f4, try to breaking king side. So white captures, and here bishop takes on h3, and that was the idea here for when Carshi played this f4. He opens the diagonal for his bishop, and he already has this queen eyeing this h3 square. So there is no real defense both because to defend both because here if black is threatening to play f3 and forking those knight and the bishop. So white captures, black capture with his bishop on h3, and we have knight to d5. So black captures the bishop, king captures back, and we have queen back to f7. White captures the knight on f6, black captures back with his queen, and white captures on e5, of course trying to activate this bishop on this very powerful diagonal. But here actually by playing this he allowed Carshi to have this queen to f2 since it's already there is a battery queen rook battery, and this square on f3 is undefended. So queen to f3, that comes with a check. King goes to h3, and we have rook to f5, threatening to come to this to h5 with a checkmate actually. So knight to f4 prevented, and black captures on e5. So we have queen to d1, offering trade of queens. So black capture, even so it wasn't necessary to capture, but you will see the idea here because here when capturing the queen and white captures back, actually black captured the knight on the undefended knight on f4. I mean it's defended by the pawn, but here it doesn't matter if you capture back with the pawn because already black captured the knight with his pawn. So already here we see this very nice tactic from Carshi that allows him to be a whole knight up. So we have pawn to g4 attacking the rook. Rook goes back to f7, and we have g4, and then black pushes g5. We have d5 attacking the knight. Knight goes back to e7, and c5 blocking this diagonal on this bishop. We have rook to d8, trying to comforting this passed pawn. We have rook to e1 attacking the knight, and black captured the pawn on e5 on d5 with the rook. Rook captures back, and knight captured the rook. And here, of course, black still winning here. Is still up with the piece. And here, white try his last hope. He pushes. He played rook to e8. That comes with a check. So we have rook to f8, protecting, defending. So rook back to e5, attacking the knight, and he did this the critical moment in the game where actually Carshi blundered all his game and totally lost it. He actually played knight to e7, and white simply captured the undefended knight on e7, and it was all over. So Carshi went from totally winning the game to end up totally losing it with this blunder, and it wasn't really necessary for him to do this. I mean, if you check this time, the time Carshi has 5 times on 5 minutes on his clock, while Jonny has only for 4 minutes. So Carshi was already up like a minute or so on his clock. So it wasn't like he was supposed to play fast or something, but this is chess. I mean, this is what happened in chess. Unfortunately, for Carshi this time he blundered, and here another mistake black play. I mean, it was still play for black, but here he actually plays c6, and that allow Johnny Boy, as we said before we started showing this game, that Johnny Boy always search for small advantages and punish other opponents for their mistakes. And here is, if you can see, the best move here actually is rook to g7. That comes with the check. Of course, you can't capture the rook because it's defended from this bishop. And here the king has only one square left to go, which is h8 square. And of course, everyone can see this is checkmate by playing rook g g5. I mean, you can capture the pawn. I mean, but if you didn't capture the pawn, like playing like just like that, it would be like all over. Wherever the rook goes, actually, uh, this is checkmate. So yeah, and Johnny Boy won the game. So really luck for Carshi, and congratulations for Johnny Boy for taking this advantage and punishing your opponent mistake. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this game and actually learn how not to blunder your game and how not to rush when you have, especially when you are ahead of ahead of time on your opponent. So, and you are in winning position, so you might want to play calmly and avoid blunders. So yeah, this is the game number 5. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And before I close this video, I would like to show you the standings actually from because so far 14 games has been played, and I already just showed 5 of them. I mean, each night we are playing like 2 or 3 games, and which are actually, by the way, they are Sharkema is trying to live streaming all the games. So feel free to join his streaming channel also, and follow him. It will help us a lot really to expand our vast approach to everyone out there. So yeah, it's really hard for me to make 2 or 3 videos a day, but I'm trying to cope with the pace of this tournament. But okay, so let me just show you the standings here. Sorry about that. And here are the standings. As you can see, we have DLT number 1. He played 4 games, remaining game three remaining games. He has 35 points. There's point difference, and here are the matches. He has won three games, never 0 loss and 1 draw. We have Brilliant Adam, comes with a second place, played 3 times. He has 4 remaining games with 25 points, and he won 2 games, and draw 1, no losses. Johnny Boy comes third with 20 points, but playing only 2 games, and won them both. Carshi fourth, 15 points. So he won 1 game and lose another one and draw another one. The game that he lost, I already show it to you in this video. We have Drake in 5th place, played 4 games, 3 games are remaining with 15 points, and he won 1 game, lost 2 games, and draw 2 games and lost one. And on 6th place, Kazamaza, which is me. I played 3 games till now. I have 4 games remaining, and I have with 10 points. I won 1 match, and I lost 2 games. so far, and zero draw. And Sharkema comes with the sevens on seven place with 4 games played, remaining games three with 10 points. Only the points difference between me and Sharkema, as he played 4 games and I played three, and also he won the first match, but he lost the other three. And in the last place there is Slosy. He played 3 games, remaining games four, and he lost his first 3 games. So Slosy really need to start winning his games actually, and yeah. So those are the standing. I will of course put the link of the standings in the description below. So feel free to check them out as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for everyone who is joining our team. Hope you guys are really enjoying and having fun. And thank you again, Mizzy, for this Discord server. I'm sure it's in the it will be like really amazing journey for us all. And I will see you again soon with the game number 6 of the series. So thank you again, and I will see you soon.